So we're gonna do some onset exercise. I don't think we've ever done onset exercises with you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let me explain what is onset exercise. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Remember in the studio that I mentioned about appoggio?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So appoggio is like Italian term about breath management.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And it's like the chief players for appoggio is our abdomen muscles.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, abdomen muscle is not just your belly or your side. It covers, you know, pretty much most of your whole body.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so so we want to train our appoggio. Like appoggio is a skill, but we want to train our abdomen properly.
Mm-hmm.
And so onset exercise is supposedly help to train our abdomen muscle
Okay.
necessary for appoggio.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, to start with, appoggio posture should be the inspiratory position. So you'll maintain how you inhale first. So it is very important that your sternum stays elevated, and that will naturally put your shoulders where it should be, where they should be, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it'll give more room for your belly, your abdomen muscle to coordinate, you know, this mechanism, okay? So our common misunderstanding is that, you know, our abdomen is from your below,
Yes,
like
here.
from your low sternum to you know, like low belly. Mm-hmm. But it's actually, if you see this picture just a little bit, you see that it starts from your pubic bone,
Mm-hmm.
where it's like it's all the way down here, right? And then like from your side for oblique muscle, it starts from your hip bone.
Mm-hmm.
So it starts pretty low and to the side. And if you see this muscle, like oblique muscle, from your pubic and hip bone, it goes into pretty high, like mid-chest,
Mm-hmm.
rib cage. Do you see that it's going in? And that's like the level of your nipples.
Mm-hmm.
So it's pretty high.
Yeah.
It's not just, you know, from your
Down
sternum. It's not just here. Now, the reason why your sternum being elevated to start with is because, you know, because the abdomen muscle is wrapping most of your body.
Mm-hmm.
If your sternum is depressed like this, you have very limited room to work with your abdomen.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we want to have this chest to optimize your muscle to coordinate the whole system. Okay? Now you can feel your side between your last rib
Mm-hmm.
and
Yep.
your hip,
Mm-hmm.
right? You can feel in the side.
Mm-hmm.
You can feel in the front.
Mm-hmm.
Now another concept that you have to understand is that throughout singing, after inhalation, throughout your singing, we have to really be careful not to encourage your abdomen muscle to collapse
Mm-hmm.
or giving in easily, like not pulling in.
Mm-hmm.
So maintain the same as possible as you as your inspiration.
Okay.
Okay, does it kind of making
Mm-hmm.
sense?
Yeah, we've been working on it at Vocal Pay too,
Right.
so it makes more sense.
More sense.
Mhm.
Like, you know, so you know, this is breath management.
Mm-hmm.
Now the other end of balance. This is one balance.
Mm-hmm.
Did you learn chiaroscuro?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not. Okay. So chiaroscuro is another Italian term that in one voice there is darkness and brightness at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
That is very awkward
Yeah, I was just gonna
explanation
say, yeah.
of voice, you know?
Mm-hmm.
We don't want only brightness, brightness
Mhm.
in the sound. We don't want all the darkness in the sound that makes so heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we don't want to press our throat to make a darker sound.
Mm-hmm.
We need some kind of combination in between.
Okay.
And the very good, very well balanced sound, like Italians called it chiaroscuro.
Mm-hmm.
Now, chiaroscuro is like same result that we can get from the balance between your breath management and the resonator articulator work over here.
Mm-hmm.
So this is this is one end of
The
your body to support. Now this is the other end of the balance, how we can produce sound and articulate properly. Now see, as you can see, that we want to access to our nasal cavity to resonate the sound, so it's not only heavy, but also we achieve ringy, resonating sound.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna work on it right now with onset exercise.
Okay.
I'd like to reinforce our Appoggio system over here, which is breath management.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what's gonna happen is we're gonna sing quarter notes of triad,
Okay.
starting F major. So it's oh, 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 oh.
Okay.
When you hit the sound, there is the closure of your vocal cords.
Mm-hmm.
In between, like after the quarter note closing, and there's opening of glottis,
Mm-hmm.
and there's slight renewal. So it's a cycle of closing, open, renewal, closing, open, renewal.
Okay.
Okay, so you shouldn't carry it over. You cannot connect. Oh, it's not the idea of onset exercise. You have to have a full cycle of closing,
Close and then go to the next.
close, open, renewal, and then to the next
Okay.
note,
Okay.
next quarter note. Okay?
Okay.
So we're gonna do it, and I want you to feel that you're not collapsing each time you hit the note.
Okay.
This maintains the same
It's just here.
here that
Okay.
we're trying to train your vocal cords.
Okay.
Does it make sense?
Mhm.
Here we go. O vowel. O, 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 O. Okay, that's okay. That's how you do it.
Okay. Oh, that
No.
feels funny.
It feels funny.
Yeah, because I'm so used to always doing like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
oh, and using this,
Mhm.
using my bottom instead of just this.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Okay, so we are working on collaboration between your breath and articulator / resonator.
Okay.
So one end and the other end.
Okay.
Okay? Now, when you do it, I want you to have your jaw slightly down so we have optimal
Okay.
shape. You know, the C shape that I was talking about at the very beginning of last semester?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so, okay, here we go. One more time on O vowel. O, 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 O. Next. O, 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 O. O, 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 O. Good job. Very
It
good.
sounds just so like it's more
Yeah.
sound to it
Sure.
without having to push it
Mm-hmm.
as hard.
Because
Okay.
this is motor skill, like motor,
Mhm.
right? This is
Okay.
your engine, and
Mhm.
it creates the air, and then somewhere in in the vocal cords, the air is transmitted to the sound, and then it follows the
Okay.
the back channel. Now, the problem is if we make it so heavy, we depress the uvula,
Mhm.
and that makes us incapable of access to your nasal cavity, which is the primary space for your resonator.
Mhm.
So we want to make sure that you just keep encouraging, you compliment, uvula, stay lifting.
Yeah. That way I get used to it.
Yeah, right. While you are doing your appoggio.
Okay.
Okay. Well, it sounds pretty complicated, but once you
start doing
it, yes, you will get used to it. You feel this is, and you feel, oh my gosh, without pushing, I can project my sound. I can put a proper diction with it. So let's do it one more time. Very good. Now we're going to increase it to eighth notes.
Okay.
So after each eighth notes, you're going to have the full cycle of closing, open, renewal, closing, open, renewal.
Okay.
It's twice faster this
time.
You ready?
Okay.
Okay, on O vowel. Is it easier to get in here? Yeah.
Because I think that's like a problem that I noticed like now with my diction, because I went and recorded myself, is that sometimes I'm trying to project it, so it takes away from this part of trying to articulate it. And so without me having to push, it's like I can articulate better.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, let's do one more time.
Okay.
Make sure that you are not doing pumping with your abdomen. You will feel just some kind of resistance. It's not going to be so easy collapsing.
Yeah.
Okay? Do it again. Have your jaw go down. Yeah. Make sure that it's not hitting harsh forward. When you push your voice this way, what happens is that we discourage uvula down. It's like a little inner smile, inner lifting. Yeah, while you're maintaining the same inspiratory position. Ready? You're doing great. That's good. Make sure you not to breathe in between.
Okay.
Yeah, keep the same. Yeah, but you have the
close
cycle.
it. Okay.
Okay. Now we're gonna do triplet. Okay. So after each set of triplet, you're gonna renew.
Okay. So.
So it's.
With the same breath. Okay.
Bring your chin down.
That's a problem because you
That's
automatically
okay.
want to go.
That's okay. Now, Atteona, I think there's some kind of a transition before your onset, like before your first attack.
First top.
It's little unclean.
Okay.
Ho, ho, there's something going on
Okay.
instead of ho, 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 ho. That's right.
Okay.
You gotta have a clean attack so
Okay.
that you train your glottis properly.
Okay.
Okay? Very good. Good job. Do it daily basis. This onset exercise is probably the only way to train your abdomen for Appoggio.
Okay.
Okay, so do it on a daily basis, and only start around F major.
Okay.
Try it, and then go up till about A flat major or A major.
Okay.
Just do
Not
it
too high.
Not too high, not too low. Just your comfortable middle range, so you're not so conscious about hitting the high note or hitting the low note. Just very comfortable middle range, so that you can. It's not about making beautiful sound. We're just trying to train our muscle.
The technique.
Yes.
Okay. Makes sense.
Makes sense. We're gonna do quadruple. We're not done so yet. Okay. So after one set of quadruple, and there's renewal. Okay? Here we go. Okay, bring your chin down. Good job.
I need to write that. Chin down.
Maybe you'll use, like me, like some kind of a card.
Yes.
Because like going back to basic, that this was my agenda. Like I keep forgetting about Appoggio.
Okay.
Okay. I need to remember.
Okay.
Okay, very good. Make sure that the first one gets very clean attack. Good job. It's okay. Work on the quadruple a little bit. Right now it's a little bit sluggish.
Okay.
Did you feel that?
It's like when I did it, it got better, but when I first started.
Because you are so used to the transitioning. The first attack, like, but it's yeah, without pumping over here.
Okay.
Yeah, do it one more time. Good. Yeah, so do it
Yeah.
daily basis,
Okay.
right? Doesn't it challenge?
Yes, because you really have to think like, okay, make sure you hit it right. Make sure you hit it.
That like not just sluggish
Mhm.
starting. They kind of mess up. Like make sure you have a clean closure.
Okay.